Welcome back to Half Moon Tech Labs. A couple of years ago, I featured a video where I showed this Ego string trimmer packaged along with a blower, a battery charger, and a battery. This has worked out great. I love all this stuff. I've had a lot of questions over the last couple of years. How's it holding up? It's actually been really good. This is the first time I've had to do a repair on something, and I admit this is my fault. I drag the head along the driveway when I'm edging the edge of the driveway and some other places where there's concrete and asphalt. And eventually, this is plastic. You will abrade through this at some point if you abuse it like I did, and you will break this head open. So what's happened is the plastic has been eroded just by friction on the driveway, and eventually it will split, and then the spring will lose its spring because basically the head pops halfway out, and now the string won't dispense right. Anyway, so I'm going to show how to replace this head. Real quick, I'll mention that one, I've removed the battery, okay? The replacement head that I purchased, if you go online like I did, this is really the main reason why I'm doing this video. This head, if you look up this string trimmer that was part of the package at the Ego site and look up the head, when you click on it to find the replacement number, it's going to say that it's obsolete, no longer available. And you'd say, what the heck? It's still under warranty, actually. It doesn't make sense. Well, it's just their website is kind of sucky. So it's just not very intuitive. If you go to the site again and poke in the part number of this string trimmer and look for the head, it'll just say obsolete. But if you do it another way, if you actually go online and poke around, go down the rabbit hole like I did, you're going to find out that this part number, even though it's not the original part number for this it's labeled AH1530. So it's an Ego 15-inch rapid reload string trimmer head. Okay, part number AH1530. And this head, if you look on the if you look up this head, it will say that it is one of the replacement parts for this string trimmer. So their tool doesn't work good going one way, but going back the other way, it does show that this is the correct head for replacement on this trimmer now. Okay, so even though the original is obsolete, that part number is no longer available. You can get this one. So, but then the real question was, because there's right-handed and left-handed heads and threads, and there's, is it really going to work? So, so I bought one to take a chance, and yes, it does fit. So let's show you how to do that. I'm going to put that aside real quick. I have removed the battery already. You want to take the battery out before you begin. And so here we go. We're going to first remove this head, which involves along the sides, there are these little, let me get this, I'll get another shot here. Okay, here's a little better close-up of the head and the damage I'm talking about. So over time, this took 2 years of me dragging it on the driveway and abusing it when I was trimming the edges of the driveway. Eventually, I abraded through here and it cracked. And as soon as that happens, the spring partially pops up. And then you can no longer dispense string properly, so it'll just jam up, or this top will fly off if I was to keep going. It's really holding on by just that little tiny tab of plastic right there. So this thing's wasted. So how to get it off? Well, it's pretty easy actually. See this little button here? There's another one. Spin it 180. You can see there's one on the other side. I'm gonna switch the other camera real quick, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to press these in and pull up on the head, and it may take a little finagling here, especially if it's kind of bunged up with a little bit of grass and dirt and grime. But anyway, if I push that in, I can eventually get this thing to pop out. So let's switch to the other camera and give that a try, and then we'll put the other head on. I'll show you. It's really easy. All right, so this is pretty straightforward. Again, just push in on these edges down here until you kind of feel it start to pop up. Might have to go back and forth a bit till you get the, oh, got one. Okay. Do the other side. There we go. Don't get frustrated. It may take you a few tries. I have placed this in a vise in the meantime, just gently, so that I can do this on camera. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that, so this piece, this is the piece, and by the way, you can buy just this piece and replace this, but I wanted a spare head, so I'm just replacing the whole head today, but later on I will find the replacement for this. All right, once we've removed this piece, There's the spring. There's the worn head. I'll set that aside. Again, do make sure you take the battery out first before you do this. And then down inside here, there's a nut. And this is not a funky thread. It's just a regular thread. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And you can use a 1/2 inch or a 13 millimeter to crack that. Just use a deep well socket. So I have one of those right here. And I'm just going to put that on there. And then I'm going to jam this up. There's several ways you can do this, but I actually have a strap wrench. So I'm just going to put a strap wrench around that and remove that. So let's switch to the other camera. We'll give that a try. Okay, so we're going to put a strap wrench on. So we're going to back this off. So we're going to put the strap wrench around this way. You can do this many other ways. So you can use a wrench to jam this up. But the idea is just to hold this head in place just long enough to, came off pretty easy. Okay. And you can see right here, those are all the pieces. So I'm going to put that aside. We'll rebuild that on a later date. Take our new one. Same idea. Drop that in. Put the new nut on there. We'll just go till it's snug. Okay. Strap wrench, this time the other way. Get it in there. Okay. Tighten it up. Oh. Now you see why I have the strap wrench. There we go. Nice and tight. That will tighten itself up as it spins too, so it doesn't have. You don't have to go crazy. Just nail it down decent, and that's good. And then we're going to take this guy. Notice these two ears here, right? So match those up. Get the spring to go down right over that nut. Lined up, and then should be able to snap, snap. There we go. All right, so there's the new head in place. You see the tabs are snapped in. Everything's spinning freely. Nothing dragging. Looks good. Okay. All right, so that looks good. So now the only thing we'd have to do is load up the string, but that's easy enough to do. You basically, these things are super easy. The nice thing about these Ego heads are if you you basically just take a pre-measured amount. They recommend 16 feet. So if you just stretch out 8 feet and fold it back on itself, you'll have 16 feet. There you go. Pull the, just nothing fancy. Just push this straight through. It'll come right out the other side. Draw it through until both sides are the same length. So once you get it in place, then you simply, this is showing the arrows going this way, and it says wind. That's not the direction that the head spins when it's working. It's the direction you go when you press down and wind this in. I'll just do this. And there you go. That is how you change the head. Again, that is the part number that is proven to work. with the one, and I'll put the part number for the entire kit and for this string trimmer itself, as well as the correct replacement head. I'll put that in the comment section below, so you'll be able to see that. But that's the one right there. Ego 15-inch rapid reload, AH1530. That is the head. It's the right one. Verified. Okay. It works. Thanks for tuning in to Half Moon Tech Labs. We'll catch you later.